dear coloring friends, welcome back to my channel. In today's video we will speak about my finished pages for January 2026 and about my coloring plans for 2026 February. Yeah, usually I don't plan my pages ahead or my months, and I will go for my moods or with my moods, but I actually thought a little bit more about the upcoming or the February this year. So let's see if I can stick to those pages or if there are some other projects that I want to tackle instead. So, but first things first, here are my finished pages for January. The first one is in Aristeda, the Seasons book by Maria Trolle. I do have the Dutch version. It's Jahresztiden. Sorry, I totally butchered that name. Jahreszeiten in German. And the page that Katrin from Käthe Malt and and I tackled at the beginning of this year was this one. So we broke into this book together. My mother-in-law gifted it me to on Christmas. Yeah, I hope that I will be able to show you Katrin's gorgeous page here. So what did I use for my page? I did that brickwork or the background as well as the basing for the floor, so the carpet. Or let's say I used for basing my Arteco watercolor set. So I did that brickwork and the carpet as well as the blue in the window scene. Yeah. On top I used my new Derwent drawing, but I was not very used to work with them, so I just gave it a try. So yeah, the pencil work is Derwent drawing, and I really liked to color with these pencils. I did a proper page in the end of January, but I will show you the final page in February because it's been a whip until February and I just finished that. Yeah, but at the end I'm really happy with the outcome of this page. And yeah, Katrin's page looks completely different. She used a more muted color palette, and I tried to give this page a little bit more details. Yeah, in the newer books by Maria Trolle, there is a lot of space to go wild with all your materials. Yeah, so for some reason her pages do inspire me to draw in my own details, like yeah, for that clouds I've used the opal set of Kuretake. Oh, and I see that there is a little bit of sakura glaze on the nail from the lantern here. Yeah, I don't know if you can see that shine, but I'm really happy with the outcome of that page. The second page that I finished is in my beloved Soulmates, Solskjaelsfrända in Swedish. And I did another body coloring with Lynn. Oops. I hope that I can show you her page right here. And we tackled this castle. So I was able to do a double page, or I was able to finish a double page in this book. Yeah. What have I used? I've used the Decotime ink pads for the background, and for the pencil work it's been Derwent Lightfast, and I used for the embellishments Sakura Stardust as well as White Jelly. I think it's been Sakura 2 and maybe some Tuli Art paint pen. Yeah, as I told you before, I really enjoy body coloring because everyone is tackling the pages completely different, and you might see that Lynn's version looks amazing, even though she used a completely different color palette. So yeah, the atmosphere just changed, it shifted. Hers is more dark, on the darker side, and mine is more on the classic wintry and cold theme. Yeah. I really struggle hard with coloring architecture, but I'm happy with the final result, even though I wasn't sure if I would like the outcome of the page or not. But at the end, I'm really happy that I do have a finished double page spread in my beloved Sears Fender. Yeah. The next one has been another body coloring, and this time I tackled my very first page in Mythic World by Kirby Rosanes, and I've colored this page with Juliala 2211 or 2211, and we did the Kraken. Yeah. I've used Arteco watercolors for basing the page. There is a blue layer under the pencil work here. I used it for the background, but I didn't use it on the Kraken. So the Kraken is pencil work only, but on the water and in the sky, I've used Arteco watercolors for a base layer. Yeah, I tried to give the part of the page another vibe, which is underwater, but at the end I'm not sure if it really shows up that there was another blue layer under the pencil work. I can show you here. I did something like this on the tentacle, that I did on the tentacle, but instead on that page. Yeah. Again, body coloring really is amazing because her work, hopefully it appears here, looks completely different in comparison to mine. Hers is more of a wintry scene, and mine and a nighttime scene, and my page is very vibrant and colorful, and I think it's a daylight, the daylight scene. Yeah, even though I didn't want to use another blue for the sky or put some clouds on the sky. What else did I use in here? I think it's only been pencils, Arteco watercolors, some Sakura glaze for the Kraken's eye, as well as white acrylic paint for the for the glowy bubbles. Yeah, I'm really happy with that page. The next one, I was inspired by Casually Coloring. So Crystal did that budget challenge in her daydreams, and I wanted to give it a try too. You can find a short for that video or for that page on my YouTube or on my feed. Yeah, so what have I used for this page? It's only been a set of 24 colored pencils from that brand Pelikan. I think if you buy it on Amazon, it's only €5 or something like this. And for some embellishments of some detail work, I've used Staedtler Triplus fine liners. Yeah, so I painted some grass in here and gave the bumblebee some texture. Yeah, and I think that's it. Yeah, some white gel pen or paint pen, I can't remember. And I'm really happy with the outcome of that page, even though it was quite a challenge because I wasn't able to layer a lot on this page. So if you want to give that challenge a try, please make sure that you tag Casually Coloring. Yeah, because she is really a really creative person, and I think that she needs a little bit more attention. Yeah. Last but not least, I've got inspired by the wonderful work of Elise's coloring. She did that gorgeous snowflake, which I did not tag, shame on me, in Merry Christmas. I thought I was done with snow and frosty and ice and blues, but then I saw her wonderful attempt of this page. A page that did not speak to me at all. And she used distress inks, I think, for her background, and for the snowflake some metallic watercolors. I don't know which one, but it looks amazing. Yeah, I didn't want to do this metallic thingy, so I started with gel pen and white paint pen. Stupid me. It could have been so much easier if I started with the watercolor right away. So I don't think that you can see it when I'm not moving the page, but you can see it when I'm the reflective part. It's the Kuretake opal colors. Yeah, and I really love that effect. Yeah, really happy that I did a page which didn't speak at all to me, and I'm thankful that Elise's coloring inspired me, because she does have gorgeous work on her feed. So give her some love, visit her page or feed. Yeah, that's Merry Christmas. Yeah, I also finished, I've only got a WIP. I've got one WIP that I moved with to February, and I already finished. It's been a page in Hannah Carson's Witch's Cottage, which I can show you when February is over, or you visit my Instagram feed, so you can take a look. For February, I already finished my body coloring page that I've started with the deer. Oh, okay. How was her name? Angela? Or on Instagram, she's Kitekatus Doodles. Yeah. And I will only show you a little glimpse of it. It's the Köln part. It's one of the Köln pages in Meine Reise durch Europa. I haven't colored a lot in Rita Berman's books lately, and I'm really looking forward to work in her books in 2026. So yeah, this page I did with Fruna, and only a short look. So here it is. So as I told you before, usually I don't plan ahead, and I just go with the vibe, but right now I'm part of a body coloring group, a German-speaking body coloring group, who is tackling Kerby-Rosane's pages. And after I finished my Mythic World page, the Kraken, in January, I ordered 2 books by Kerby-Rosane, so the Fragile World as well as the fairy tales, the dark fairy tales. And I'm really looking forward to tackle my very first page in Fragile World with this body coloring group. So we are going to color this bat here. Yeah, I'm trying to find some inspiration. I usually go to Pinterest and look for some color palettes and maybe some reference pictures for the bed and for the plants here. Yeah, really looking forward to work on this page, and I'm happy that I finally color a little bit more in Kerby-Rosane's books. I think there was a thing is it still a thing that February coloring fairies during February? I can't pronounce that. February. So I think the next page that I'm going to tackle is that VIP that I showed you in my Hannah Carlson video. So I will give this page some love, and I do have some ideas in my mind. Hopefully I will be able to fix this new color background. So I think this might be the next page that I'm tackling, and hopefully we'll be done with this before we start the body in Fragile World, because the Fragile World page will be a bigger project, I think. But this one might be an easier one. Yeah. So also for the fairies during February, I was thinking about coloring something in Maria Trolle's books that I've neglected. Yeah, so the older ones. This one is in Luna. What happened here with my cover? I don't know. You can see there is a fairy. Yeah. Maybe this page. Yeah. With the water down here and the fairy's wings. I do have some ideas, but there is this little ghosty thing again. I don't know how to tackle those little creatures. Yeah. Maybe I can. No, I don't want to cover it completely, but we'll see how I will handle this one. And there is another one in Flora and Fauna. I think it's originally only Flora. And this page speaks to me for some reason. This fairy looks a lot like the other one, but yeah, I do have some ideas in my head. There is this tutorial that Käthe Malt uploaded to her channel with the bokeh effect, and I'm hoping to try this tutorial by my own, following that tutorial on my own, hopefully soon. So maybe there might be a page that includes that technique, because I do love the bokeh effect. And last but not least, there are so many pages, but only a certain amount of time. There is not this one, even though this would be perfect for Jackie's color along. I wanted to color another portrait. I haven't colored a portrait during January, but I really enjoy doing portraits, and I've seen stunning versions of hers. Yeah. If I am not able to tackle this page, or maybe I will just color one fairy and I will color that portrait, or I will find another smaller one. But I thought I would give Jewelry Box another try, because it's one of the books that I have not colored a lot in. Yeah, this might be fun. So for those who are not interested into the things that I want to talk about right now, thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next coloring video. But for my German viewers, I do have some announcements or informations. So I will switch language to German now. So, ihr Lieben, also für alle deutschen Ausmalerinnen unter euch, ich habe da so ein paar Sachen, die mir durch den Kopf gegangen sind. Zum einen war ich jetzt am Überlegen, da hatte ich auch einen Denkanstoß von mehreren Leuten bekommen aus der Community, ob ich nicht auch deutsche Videos hochladen könnte. Da habe ich tatsächlich an dieses Format Color and Chat gedacht. Ganz einfach, ich mag das total gerne, diese Color and Chat Videos, aber das Abdrehen ist total kompliziert, weil ich halt irgendwie nicht gleichzeitig ausmalen kann und Englisch sprechen kann. Das fällt mir total schwer und vielleicht kommt irgendwann der Punkt, wo ich bereit bin, wo mir das Englische so gut liegt, dass ich das auch machen kann, während ich ausmale und mich dann halt auch konzentrieren kann, dass ich im Frame bin. Aber fürs Erste wäre es ganz cool, so denke ich, wenn ich diese Color in Chats einfach mal auf Deutsch probieren würde. Da würde ich gerne mal eure Meinung dazu hören, was ihr davon haltet, ob das ein Format ist, was euch gefallen könnte oder ob ihr andere Ideen habt, wo ich ein bisschen chatty sein kann, und dann auf Deutsch rede, weil ich halt einfach, ja, vielleicht lege ich halt auch einfach eine Tonspur auf Englisch dann mit 'nem Voice-over, irgendwann mal über diese Color-in-Chat-Videos auf Englisch, damit auch meine englischen Zuschauer dann verstehen, was ich da so gequatscht habe. Oder machen Speed-Coloring draus, ich weiß es noch nicht. Wahrscheinlich werden das dann auch eher so Small Victories, nenne ich jetzt mal, in Rita Beermanns Büchern werden. Oder ich sitze halt einfach an dem VIP, was ich gerade bearbeite und quatsch dann mit euch. Und zum anderen, das andere Thema ist, die Selina Moonlight hat mir geholfen, einen deutschen Discord-Server aufzubauen. Der ist vielleicht noch nicht ganz so fertig, da müssen wir mal gucken. Denn mir kam die Idee, dass wir sowas wie ein Forum gebrauchen könnten im deutschsprachigen oder im Ausmalraum generell. Wobei für mich als Mutter, als berufstätige Mutter, es schwierig ist, alle Hobbys und Verantwortungen unter einen Hut zu kriegen. Also ein Forum dann halt auch noch zu moderieren, wäre mir einfach zu kompliziert gewesen. Und ähm, dann kam das Thema mit dem Discord auf. Hatte ich nicht auf dem Schirm, weil ich schon ewig nicht mehr am PC sitze und diese App Discord schon seit 10 Jahren mindestens nicht benutzt habe. Jetzt vielleicht übertrieben, lass es 5, 6, 7 Jahre sein. Aber eigentlich ist das ganz cool, weil man da auch so was Ähnliches wie ein Forum aufbauen kann und auch unter anderem Sprachchats hat, in denen man sich austauschen kann. Das heißt, wenn ihr irgendwie einen Buddy sucht oder ein paar Infos braucht zu bestimmten Stiften oder Mixed Media, ein paar Fragen zu Techniken habt, dann ist das ein bisschen übersichtlicher aufgebaut als in diesen Instagram- und WhatsApp-Gruppen. Ja, also falls ihr da Interesse dran habt, ich versuche daran zu denken und den Discord-Server in die Videobeschreibung zu packen. Ja, okay. Also, vielen Dank fürs Zuschauen. Lasst mir eure Gedanken bitte in den Kommentaren da. And if you're still watching, even though you did not understand a single word that I've talked, thank you for watching. Have a colorful day, and maybe you can leave me in the comments which of the pages that I've colored in January was your favorite. Yeah. See you in the next video. Thanks for watching. See you soon. Bye bye.